Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Willem. Welcome to a new vlog. Welcome to LRDX Cars. It's gonna be quite a special vlog. Think about the last one for 2024. So in advance I want to say to all of you happy end of the year, Merry Christmas. Celebrate it well with all of your family. And like I said to you in the last video, the coming year I'm going to buy a new car for myself. Something a bit sporty for the channel of course. LRDX Cars is of course a known channel for supercars, sports car reviews. We've been to a lot of tracks, a lot of car events around the world. So I think it's time now in the fourth year to buy a nice sports car for myself. And I've been a bit thinking about those two cars in the background, which I'm gonna come closer to in a minute. Yeah, I've been a big fan of Italian sports cars my whole life. The nice sound, the driving, it's what cars are all about. I think Petrolhead like me really enjoy those type of cars. So yeah, today is going to be a bit of car shopping for myself and of course share a lot of sports cars with all of you. So I want to say to all of you, enjoy watching this video and we'll get straight into it. Today we are here at Car Investment Belgium. It's a sports car, classic car dealer here in Bree in Belgium. They also import a lot of sports cars from Japan even. And the two cars that actually attracted me to come to here are this Maserati Gran Turismo. I think it's a 2008 model, if I'm right. Yes, 2008 model. This car actually is coming from Japan all the way. They imported it here to Belgium, of course, because the car was a bit cheaper and very low mileage in Japan. Then you could find cars like this here. But I'll come closer to that in a minute. Then the other car I was very interested in is a classic car that all of you will know, a known rally car that yeah, a lot of rally history is into. Is this Lancia Delta Integrale. Very interesting car, also a car that only is going to increase in value, and yeah, just the looks of it, very known rally car that's here. But I'll come closer to those two cars because those are the ones I was actually interested in. And because I'm here in the storage space of Car Investment Belgium, they also have a lot of other cars here that I'm gonna quickly take you around, just show them. So if you may be interested yourself in a new sports car, then you can come and visit, or you'll at least know the stock that's currently here. And then in a couple minutes I'll come back to the car I'm actually thinking buying myself. So here you have it. Nice storage space filled with beautiful sports cars, classic cars. Quickly going to take you through. Here I have the first gen of Boxster. They sell here at 15,000 euros, so very interesting price also. I was thinking about it, but yeah, I'm not the biggest Boxster fan, to be honest. The Cayman is cool, but yeah, those headlights a bit, yeah, not really my thing. I think also they are 2002 cars. but they are really driver cars, a lot of fun to drive them. Then you have a Porsche 928, which is already a classic car, 23,000 euros they're asking for, only 55,000 kilometers driven. Another 928 in a cool green color, that's quite nice, 30,000 euros and 120,000 kilometers driven to it. Here an Alfa Romeo 147 and a very special V6 GTA 3.2 GTA model. They have another car here as well, we'll come to. 10k asking for this one, and an Alfa Romeo Spider, another very known classic car, which is quite cool, 10,000 euros, only 20,000 kilometers driven to it. So yeah, quite interesting car to see. Then what we have here, a cool Bentley Continental GT, and I think it's also a car that came from Japan. The good thing on the cars that were imported is all the steering wheels are on the right side, so they're all on the left side. And like the Japanese market is almost the same as the European market, so you don't need to change that much on the cars. They still have the regular European bumpers, because American cars have different bumpers, and the headlights you just need to change the way they point, because of course in Japan they drive on the other side of the road like you have in England, but all the cars are left-hand drive, so no problem at all. Cool Bentley here, costing 30,000 euros, only 46,000 kilometers driven to it, 560 horsepower car with a W12 in from Bentley. For this kind of money is a bargain, I think. You even have back seats. So nice luxury cruiser, you can take your whole family in. Even has a Maserati badge on it, that's cool. Have a look here in the boots. Yeah, it's quite cool. Cool car, but a bit too comfortable, I think, for myself. Here an SL55 AMG, so the V8 bi-turbo. Or it is the V8 compressor even. You have in this car with the folding hardtop, it folds in the back. Very cool car. Steve Jobs always was driving an SL like this. He had a new car every year, so he wouldn't have to put or he didn't have to put a plate on, because in California if a car is new you don't need to put a plate in the first year. This car is closed. Quickly show you some of the interior. Here you have the V8 compressor. So Steve Jobs wasn't noticed because he didn't have the same number plate, or he even didn't have a number plate at all. The long hood, still a very cool car, I think. The SL, quite nice to see here, a bit like the Bentley comfortable cruiser, big V8 in the front. Only this is a two-seater, and the car is sold here for 27,000 euros. Some of the prices, if you look it up on Autoscout or on the website of Car Investment, will be even a bit cheaper, because sometimes they drop the price. Then I'm gonna come all the way here to the other Giulia, or the other 156, I mean, Alfa Romeo GTA 3.2 liter engine. Maybe I can quickly show it to you. The engine, if it wants to open. Now I can't show, but it's a very cool looking engine with some carbon details on this Alfa Romeo 156. GTA version is always very special. You see there a more sporty front lip. Even here some carbon on the number plate holder. Cool wheels. Check out quickly the inside. Nice manual gearbox, of course. And yeah, good deals on these cars. Only 29,000 euros and not a high mileage to it, 78,000 kilometers. So that's quite good. Here's another one. The 156, the owner was telling me he bought a couple of them. So he also had some spare engines. It's cool here, the detailing of Romeo on the fuel cap. You also have there an air outlet on the side bumper. It's a cool look. Nice car to check around. Here's an older SL, almost a classic, this SL 500. I think it was, what year was 97. Only 20,000 euros they asked for this one. A bit more than 100,000 kilometers driven to it. It's cool. You see here all the other nice ones. Here another SL. This is another 500, yes. Again with the big V8 in, the white one again. This one only 15,000 euros and 100 kilometers driven to it from 2003. So that's the deal, guys. Such good looking cars for that price point, and the engines won't ever break. The V8 engines are so strong from Mercedes-Benz. Then here, what is the other one? A Moustache team. A TR7 it's called. Triumph. 13,000 euros. Almost 100,000 kilometers driven to it. You see the wider wheel arches on the back. That's a cool look. The headlights that pop up. That's quite cool. Small spoiler here on the back even. Some fog lights to it. Of course for some rally driving. You see also there the dirt stopper. That's cool. Classic rally car. Then here another Maserati. But it needs a new fabric top, I think, or a new glass in the fabric top. Still cool looking inside. 23,000 euros. 2004 car. Yeah, not my favorite, the Maserati Spider, but again quite cool. V8 engine in there, producing 390 horsepower. So it's a sports car, guys. It's a lot of fun. And a very well priced sports car. Then an Alfa Romeo 147 here for 10,000 euros. It's also the GTA version with the V6 engine in that produces 250 horsepower. So not your regular 147, of course. And here you see this car has the steering wheel on the right hand side. Again, a Japanese car probably. Nice two exhausts where the sound will come out of. Then here, what's this? A Citroën CX-22 RS, 10,000 euros. Car has 37,000 kilometers to it. Not much at all. You see the closed off wheels there. Cool design, looks a bit like the DS. I thought it was a DS car, but it wasn't. It wasn't one. Then here an S-Class, old S-Class of Mercedes-Benz. Looking quite cool. And here another Porsche 928. 13,000 euros to it. 190,000 kilometers driven to it. And you see some of the cars like this one need a bit of a restoration, of course. But for that price point you can do a lot with it. And here this is a cool Jaguar XK8. So I think with the V8 in there. It was a villain car at the unknown Bond movie. At the Ice Palace. I don't know if you guys remember that movie. 20,000 euros, only 78,000 kilometers. Yeah, nice cars here. 4-liter V8. Cool color, the blue. Very special with the blue top. Then here another Bentley. It's a cool Bentley car. Bentley Turbo R. That's nice. 25,000 euros and only 43,000 kilometers driven to it. Cool wooden interior. Maybe if we can see if we can open it up. Nope, the back is closed. Maybe the front is also closed. Not this time. Looking at this SL 500. Cool looking SL this time in silver. Typical Mercedes-Benz SL 500. Hardtop that folds in. Automatic gearbox. V8 that will probably drive quite comfortable and sporty at the same time. Yeah, cool looking car still. Another Maserati here. Quite nice. Another Spider. This time in silver. There's no information with the car. This one has a tan interior. Looks quite nice. Cool tan interior. Pedals behind the gearbox. And here another Boxster. It's also quite cheap. I saw one online. Nice Boxster in blue, red top. Quite cool was that it had some aftermarket wheels on there, gold wheels, and then the Boxster logo also in the sort of matching color. Yeah, still cool. Can't say it's not cool. This one is even open. Look on the inside. See what they're asking for it. 12,000 euros, 146,000 kilometers, 200 horsepower, guys. Till 7,000 RPMs. It's an automatic car. I think it's quite fun to drive, maybe on track also. It's a cool one. But yeah, it also needs, I think, sort of a new paint job. But yeah, if you maybe are going to buy it just for track fun, then it's fine like this, I think. Yeah, it's quite cool. And also a car I was thinking about maybe. Let me know also in the comment, guys. What car do you want to see on the channel? 12,000 euros. It's affordable. Yeah, spending about max of 30,000 something. 40,000 is possible, but yeah, I don't want to overspend, guys. I also need to make a living, of course, and have some money to have food and also buy rent and things. But I told you I sold my apartment, so there is a car coming next year. Then also one of my all-time favorite cars is this 997 GT3 RS with the Metzger flat 6 in there, manual GT3 RS. I think on the 997 was the last time they did it. 6-speed manual on a big flat 6 engine, producing 450 horsepower if I'm right. And just still very cool looking. This is just a Belgian car, no import. It's cool with stickering on the side, the red wheels, really nice. Front lip car, that's a lot of fun, I think, on track. Full roll cage in. Is this one open? No. There you see it. Fire extinguisher, 6-speed manual. Only you and a steering wheel with no buttons on. Just cruising, nice cup seats, 4-point belts. Full roll cage in there. Carbon fiber spoiler. It's quite cool. Then here you have some air intakes to cool the engine. Yeah, the 997 very good looking. 911 in my opinion. Maybe even better looking as the new 992. Arguably. There's some air outlets and on all the GT3 cars, 2 exhausts in the center. That's very nice. And here some off-road cars. You have here a Toyota. What's this one called? The Land Cruiser. I'm right. Not sure. Let me know what's the name of this one. Maybe there is a paper in the center. No. Cool steering wheel with some sort of army print over. Nice car to go off-roading. Only it has 2 doors. Quite special. Have a look here on the inside. Off-road gearbox, of course. Even what's this? A compass. That's cool. When you're lost, you have some back seats, but there's no door to open. Nice off-road car. This Toyota roof rack on top to put some extra luggage. Baja rack, like from the Baja Rally. Then here a G63 this with a V8 in. Cool looking. Looks almost brand new, I think. Nice black on black, always is a nice touch. And then silver on the wheels. Some air intakes here all around. Let's just go open. Yes. From this new G-Class AMG. Looks like a brand new one to me. Cool with the headlights. See them circular headlights on the newer G-Class are really cool. Also, it's just a timeless car. The sort of army history it has. It's very squared off shapes. Here you have some air intakes to cool that big bi-turbo V8. Another one there right behind the radiator. That's cool. Then you have the lights here on top. That's quite nice, even Mercedes-Benz in there. That's quite nice. Cool wheel design on the sides. Here you have it V8 bi-turbo blacked out. And you see the window is almost straight up. If you can stand here. The thing a lot of G-Class owners will know is that you have to replace some windows if you drive it for a lot of kilometers. Then you have more chance on stones. With this one here, that I don't scratch anything while opening the car. Yes, perfect. You have cool carbon fiber here on the inside. Then I showed you around the cars they have for sale here at Car Investment Belgium. If you're interested in a classic one, you can always come by here. But the cars, why I'm actually here, the cars that attracted me to this place are this Gran Turismo, very known, the previous gen of Maserati Gran Turismo. Also did a new review about the newer Maserati Gran Turismo, but it has the V6 engine in there. So a bit less sound than the previous car. This was a V8 from Ferrari, guys. 400 plus horsepower. So yeah, the sound of that is immense, like a lot of you will know. And I love that on cars, that they have a cool sporty sound to them. I'll take you a bit around this spec. I'll show you the specifications of the car, and also the Lancia Delta is one I was thinking about. So yeah, let's check these cool cars out. Turismo from 2008. It's from Japan, like I told you. Also has a full cream leather interior. It's an automatic car, of course. You only had automatics. This car has 48,000 kilometers driven to it, so not much at all. 405 horsepower. That's the V8, of course. 4.2 liter V8, and this out here for 35,000 euros. So yeah, that's what attracted me to here, guys. 35,000 euros for such an elegant looking design of sports car. It's designed by Pininfarina, famous design house that also has designed a lot of Ferraris in the past, and one of the best looking Ferraris, to be honest. Typical on the Maserati are those three air outlets on the sides, the big trident here in the front grille. Very, very good looking. That's quite nice. Big air intake. You even have some air intakes on the side, or on the underside, I mean, to have some extra cooling. Some fog lights, cool headlight design, and then a very big nose where you see the V8 engine. And very cool looking design of wheels this car has, with the trident in again. Typical Maserati design. No carbon fiber brakes for this one, just steels. Black calipers with the white Maserati logo on is quite cool. See it there, Pininfarina, nice. Then this car is actually a 2+2 car, you'll see in a minute. In the inside you also have two back seats, which is again very interesting. You have like a very big door in this coupe form of car. Here is your fuel filler. This car will of course drain a lot of fuel, because it's from 2008, the big V8 engine. The emissions and things like that won't be the best. But what I like about the Gran Turismo is these cool rear lights. Very nice design of rear lights. Two exhausts on each side, where the Ferrari V8 sound will come to. Every time I hear Gran Turismo coming by, I get goosebumps, guys. It's insane, the sound of this V8. I'm gonna open it up. Let's see. You have still a decent boot width. There you see the battery is placed. Yeah, you can still take it on a vacation if you'd want, on a nice trip through Europe course, if I have a new car, there will be a lot of road trips coming in the future. You see here, the wheels are a bit scratched, but we can easily fix that. Not the biggest cost. Tinted windows. Again, the thing I always prefer to have, that you don't have the people looking straight into your car. A bit more privacy. But yeah, that design, guys, it's very elegant. So I was thinking, around the 30,000 euros, we can make it possible. Only taxes here in Belgium on a car like this are very, very expensive. I think it's like 10,000 euros to get it on the road and 3,000–4,000 euros every year just because it has the V8 engine in there. That's the thing we'll have to look at. Maybe we can find another way to get this car on the road. Maybe put it on German plates if it would be possible. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, a car like this I'm actually dreaming of, and it only has the 48,000 kilometers driven to it. Sorry, the light just got off here inside. Only 48,000 euros, euros, I'm a bit distracted by the lights. Only 48,000 kilometers driven to it, so that's not much at all, guys. A car like this can easily drive 100–200,000 kilometers because there's a big V8 in there. So yeah, I'll have to see if I can find a way to not pay the 10,000 euros here to get it registered on Belgian roads. Maybe I can make it work. I was already talking with the salesperson about getting it on a German plate, maybe would be possible, or just buy it and keep it for 10 years so that it was worth the buy. And yeah, I think a car like this is something you can actually dream of. I'm not a millionaire, I'm not crazy rich, but I want to do it for the channel, guys. I want to do it. Share cool car experiences, do a lot of road trips with this car, modify it. Go to mountain passes to drive it around, take it to events. This is a car I really want and share with all of you these experiences. So yeah, fingers crossed we can make it work. Then another car they have here is the Lancia Delta Integrale. A very known rally car that won a lot of rally championships back in its day. That's 200 horsepower from a 2-liter engine. This car is for sale at 30,000 euros. But yeah, that typical look, those two headlights on each side, the typical Lancia grille in there. It's a very good looking car. And it's a classic car, so no road taxes like you had on the Maserati Gran Turismo. It costs only a couple €100 to put it here on an oldtimer plate here in Belgium. But then you can drive it, I think, to your work and things like that. Not that I work that much, but yeah, I work a lot, of course, for the videos, but that I have a boss for myself. So you can take it to your everyday work, an oldtimer. But yeah, to just drive around, do some road trips, it would be possible, I think. You have like one exhaust here on the back. And like I said, the steering wheel is on the right side, just on the left side. It's a four-door car, so you even have back seats. Sorry if you don't see that much. There are fabric seats. You have like a sparkle steering wheel. It's quite nice. You can open the car up, but the Maserati is a bit closed to it. Maybe come from the other side. Manual car, but it needs a new paint job, this car, like you see. It's been, yeah, of course, because it's an old car. And of course, it's normal that things like this happen. Let's see if we can open this side up. You have tires on this side, guys, so see how we can make it work for all of you. Fabric seats, manual. Oh, it smells like old in here. It's nice, the old-timer smell. It's cool. 5-speed gearbox. Cool fabric on the side. That's also a car I think that drives very, very interesting. And of course it's a 4x4. You have the HF air outlets on top. Yeah, another very nice one, a classic car or a sports car, guys. 200 horsepower, 400 horsepower. What would you pick? Would be a cool two-car garage. I also want to check a bit the inside out of this Maserati Gran Turismo. Like I said, a full cream interior, cream leather. The salesperson was saying it's a combination you don't see that much here in Belgium, more in the southern countries where it's a bit warmer. That you have like the white on the cream, very light on the inside. But it's a cool looking car. Like I said, the 2+2. So you have back seats, even cup holders here in the back. You can take some people with you. Let's see if we can fit in here. I can fit just in here, guys. It's actually perfect. So an adult can sit in here. I'm 180 tall. It's about 6 feet. And I still have headroom left, so it's good to know that you have still place in the back. So it's really for 4 persons to go on adventure. That's nice. Here an armrest even in the center. That's a cool thing. Look, your cup holders like I showed to you. Some air conditioning vents. Then I'll go back to the front. And the front seats, very comfortable seats. Not real sport seats or anything. Like I said, it's an automatic car. So you'll be interacting the pedals behind the steering wheel. And it still has like the old school dials on it. You can see it in the top speed of 290 kilometers an hour. This car has till 7,000 RPMs. Fuel economy won't be the best, but yeah, that's not why you buy it. Always make sure the car is warm before you give it some beans. Then you see on the steering wheel you have the volume button, voice control, like audio interaction here. Pedal shift behind the steering wheel. I think you see the dials are blue, always on a Maserati. That's a cool thing. And you have still your navigation system, multimedia, things like that. You have a sport button here, traction control, park sensors off, MSP off, like your Maserati watch in the center. Another cool detail Maserati always has. And your air conditioning, parking brake. This is your gear lever to put it in drive. Car has a smoker pack. Interesting. Then here you have Gran Turismo badge. You still have here a glove box to put your papers. Yeah, good looking car actually, to be honest. So what do you guys think? Is it time to buy a nice Maserati Gran Turismo for the channel, to make a lot of sound, to put a nice exhaust system on it, give it a nice rep, maybe do something artistic with it, put like maybe an art rep over it would be quite nice, but I'm not gonna give away too much, guys. Otherwise I'm spoiling it already for you. Maybe take it on the track, who knows. It would be very fun. Yeah, this is an actual dream car, guys. It's gonna be very expensive to buy one, to tax it, to pay insurance on it, to maintain it, to fuel it up every day. But that's why I need all of you to help me out. So please leave a like, subscribe on this channel if you haven't already. I see every month thousands and thousands of people, more than 90,000 people watch my videos, and I only have 4,000 subscribers at this moment. So we need to change that, guys. Please help me out. The channel in 2025 is going to be a bit more fun than you have your regular boring car reviews, or boring car reviews, your regular car reviews. I know it's a bit boring because you don't drive cars, and sometimes we don't even start them up. So it's also a bit boring for me, guys, to be honest, especially with all the electric cars nowadays. So that's my wish for 2025, buy a nice sports car. We'll see if it's this Maserati. Hopefully it's still here in a month or two, or maybe some of you have bought it, but if some of you have bought it because of you watched this video, then you owe me a test drive. That would be fun. But of course I can find other cars like this. The Maserati Gran Turismo is very well priced. Another car I was considering is the Aston Martin Vantage. Aston Martin Vantage is also very well priced. In the Netherlands you can pick one up for 40,000 euros. But again, to road tax that and insurance, so yeah, it's a bit going above my 40-50k budget I have. So, but then everything is yeah, also want to have some spare money. If something happens to the car, you never know. If you need to change gearbox, then it can be very expensive. So that's why the Maserati is maybe a car interested in. Like, Porsches are also very interesting. They're mechanically very good, but Porsches keep their value very well. And yeah, I'm not that interested in a first gen Boxster, maybe. We'll have to see, not really, of something more exotic like this, Maserati or an Aston Martin or something would be very cool. Of course, we all dream of it, but yeah, you can just do it if you have it. This car has a full Alcantara headliner, which feels very soft, very nice to sit in. The screen interior is very nice to sit in. So guys, please help me out. Make a test drive in this car, sadly, of course, because it's still a Japanese car, but yeah, a good looking one. Would love to take it on some road trips. We'll see what 2025 has in stock for all of us. So guys, please help the channel out, please leave a subscribe and like, and there is a lot of fun videos to come in the future. Big thanks for watching to all of you guys. I wish you all the best for the coming year and I see you in the next video. Bye.